guys, welcome to my channel. If you haven't subscribed the channel, please subscribe it so you will get the notification of all upcoming videos. The topic which we will look today is again a very important topic for the competition exam is time and work. So I will give you some tips and tricks. So if you will go through with that, you will solve any question which is related to this topic within 30 seconds. Yes, I am giving you guarantee. So first steps is inverting the quantity. Inverting the quantity. What it means? If we have a question like a total amount of work has been done in 10 days. Total amount of work has been done in 10 days. Now we have to find the amount of work for 1 day. Now we have to find amount of work for 1 day. So what we will do, what it has given the days, that is 10, and we have to find the amount of work for 1 day. So simply we will invert this quantity. So amount of work will be 1 by 10. So this is the amount of work which has done in 1 day, that is 1 by 10. So here we are going from day to work. Now suppose if in any question they will give a amount of work for 1 day, suppose they will give a amount of work for 1 day is 1 by 20, and then they will ask how many days is required to finish this work, to do the one complete work. So how we will find it? We simply, this is amount of work. Now we have to find the number of days to finish the work. So simply we will invert this. So what we will get? That is 20 days. So here we are going from work to days, and here we are going from days to work. In both condition, what we will do, we simply convert it and invert it, whatever quantity will be given in the question. Why we will do this? Because if you will do more work, right, if you will do more work, definitely the time will get reduced. Time will get reduced, which means the days will get reduced. Days will get reduced. If we will increase the manpower, if we will increase the number of men, so definitely work will get increased. If work will get increased, work will be more. So the time required will be less. If time is less, then number of days will be reduced. You get this concept? Just note it down, then we will solve the questions. So guys, now we have a first question. A can work 5 times faster than B and take 60 days less than B to complete the work. In how many days A and B individually complete the work? Okay, so what it has given, A is 5 times faster than B. This is the first condition it has given. Now second, what it's saying, A takes 60 days less than B. So if B will take n number of days to finish the work, so A will take 60 days less as compared to B. So that will be n minus 60 days will be taken by A to finish the work. Now from the question you are seeing clearly that B is less efficient as compared to A. B is less efficient as compared to A. So the number of days required to complete the work by A, number of days to finish a work by A will be 1 by 5 times of number of days required by B. So now simply we will put this quantity. So number of days taken by A is n minus 60, and the number of days taken by B is 1 by 5th cross n. Now we will solve this equation. This 5 will come here and multiply with this equation. That will be 5n minus 300 equal to n. So from here 5n minus this n will come here, that will be n. 5n minus n, and this 300 will come here, that will be 300 plus 300. So this is 4n equal to 300. So n will be 300 upon 4, that will be 75. So the number of days required to finish a work by B is 75 days. This is number of days which B will take to finish the work by B. Now, so how many days will get required by A? So we know A is n minus 60. So here we will put 75. 75 minus 60, that will be 15 days. So 15 days will get required by A to finish the work, and 75 days will B will take to finish a whole complete work. Just take the screenshot. I hope this is clear to you. Second question, if A will finish a work in 10 days and B will finish the same work in 15 days. So how many days required when they work together? Okay, so A will finish a work in 10 days. So amount of work will be 1 by 10. We will just invert this quantity. And B will finish the same work in 15 days. So amount of work will be 1 by 15. And if we here it is asking when they will work together. So we simply add them, A plus B, when they will work together. So here we will add their work, that will be 1 by 10 plus 1 by 15. We simply take the LCM. So that will be, the LCM of 10 and 15 is 30. So 30 divided by 10 is 3 plus 30 divided by 15 is 2. That will be 5 by 30. That means if we will reduce it, that will be 1 by 6. So this is the number of work, the amount of work when they will work together. So they will do 1 by 6 work. So here it is asking the number of days. So again we will convert it. We will invert this quantity. So we will get the number of days. So that will be 6 days to complete or finish the work when they will work together. This is 6 days. And there is another trick to solving this question. If you will get this kind of question in exam, so what you will do? We just simply write it like this. The days required by A is 10. The days required by B is 15. Now we will take the LCM. So we will get again 30 here. Now we will divide this 30 by 10. So what we will get by 10? So we will get 3, and this 30 by 15. So we will get 2. And if we will add both the quantity, that will be 5, and this 5, this 30 will get divided by 5 because we have to find the work number of days when they will work together. So that will be 30 divided by 5, that will be 6 days. So this is the shortcut tricks to solve the same question. You can go through with any trick whichever is easy for you. Just take a screenshot. And we have another type of question. If A and B together finish the work in 15 days, B finished the work alone in 20 days, how many days required by A to finish the work alone? Okay, so what it has given, A and B both will work together and finish the work in 15 days. So amount of work will be 1 by 15. This is the amount of work, and we finish the same work in 20 days. So amount of work will be 1 by 20. Now we have to find how many days required by A to finish the work alone. So what we will do, we simply subtract this equation by this. So we will get the work done by A. So that will be A plus B minus B. So again, what we will do here, 1 by 15 minus 1 by 20. Simply we will take LCM. So we will get 60. And this will be 4 minus 3. 4 minus 3. So we will get 1 by 60. So this is the 1 by 60, the total amount of work which done by A. This is the total amount of work done by A. And here it is asking how many days required. So what we will do, we just invert this quantity. So we will get the days, number of days. So that will be 60 days. So A will take 60 days to finish the same amount of work. Now this was the simple solution. You can also solve it by using tricks, the same trick. So here what we will do, A plus B is taking 15 days, B is alone taking 20 days. We will take the LCM. So we will get 60. Now we will divide this 60 by 15. So here we will get 4 and here we will get 3. Now again, to find the work done by A alone, so we will subtract this 4 minus 3. So this will be 1. If we will subtract this, we will get 1. And this 60 will divide it by 1. So we will get 60 days. So this is the 60 days required by A to finish the work. This is the 60 days which is required by A. So the both is solution for this question. So you can go through with any one of them. Another type of question, when we will increase the manpower. So the question is, if 24 men can finish a work in 10 days. So 24 men finish the work in 10 days. Then find the number of days required to complete the same work by 30 men. So here we have increased the manpower. Now we have to require and find the how many days will get required when we have increased the men. Initially it was 24, so they were taking 10 days to finish a work. So now we will find the amount of work, that will be 1 by 10. This is the amount of work for 1 day. We know that if we will increase the manpower, so the time will get reduced. Okay, so here what we are taking for 30 men, we are assuming they are taking X amount of work in a 1 day. Okay, they are doing X amount of work in a 1 day. So what we will do, we simply cross multiply this like this. So what we will get, this 24 cross X equal to 30 cross 1 by 10. 30 cross 1 by 10. So what we will get, X equal to 3 by 24, that will be 1 by 8. So 1 by 8 is the amount of work in 1 day which has done by 30 men. This is the amount of work. Now from work we simply find the time. We know from work to time, we just invert the quantity. So work, 1 day work is 1 by 8 by 30 men. So the time will get inverted this amount will get inverted, so that will be 8 days. So now 8 days will required to find the or to finish the same amount of work by 30 men when we will increase the manpower. So just take a screenshot. Now we have another type of question. So if 3 men do a work in 2 days and 4 boys do the same amount of work in 6 days, then in how many days will the same work be completed by 8 men and 8 boys together? So first it has given that 3 men are doing the some work in 2 days and the 4 boys are doing same amount of work in 6 days. And in the question it is asking when 8 men and 8 boys will work together, so in how many days they will require to finish the work. So 8 men and 8 boys will work together, so we have to find here the number of days they will require to finish the work. Now here you are seeing 3 men is taking 2 days and 4 boys is taking 6 days. So who is more efficient? Obviously men is more efficient as compared to boys. And how many times they are more efficient? They are efficient 3 times. So 3 men are 3 times more efficient than 4 boys. 4 boys, so here 3 will cancel out. So the 1 man is equal to 4 boys. 1 man is equal to 4 boys. So in the equation here, what we will do, we first convert this 8 men into boys. So this 1 man is equal to 4 boys. So 8 men is equal to 8 into 4 boys plus 8 boys. So it will be 8 4s are 32 plus 8 boys. So the total number of boys will be 40 boys. Okay, now here what it has given, that 4 boys is completing the amount of work in 6 days. So 4 boys equal to 6 days, and we will convert it into amount of work, that will be 1 by 6. So 40 boys will take, we are assuming again x, we are assuming x, 40 boys are taking x. Now we will solve the equation by cross multiplying like this. So this will be 4x equal to 1 by 6 into 40. So x will be 40 by 6 cross 4. This will be 10 by 6. So this is x. Now it is the amount of work for 1 day and we have to find the days. So we will just convert it. That will be 10 by 6. So we will convert it. So we will get 6 by 10. So this is the number of days required by the 8 men and 8 boys together to finish the same amount of work. Just take a screenshot. So next question is, P can do a work in 30 days. P can do a work in 30 days. Q is 25% more efficient than P in completing the same amount of work. In how many days Q complete the work? Okay, so this question is related to efficiency, and we know that efficiency is inversely proportional to the time, or we can say the number of days. Because if person is more efficient, so it will take a less time to complete the work, or less number of days to complete or finish any work. So here it has given that P is taking 30 days to complete a work, and the same amount of work will be completed by Q, and Q is 25% more efficient. If P is 100% efficient, so if Q is 25% 25% more efficient than P. So Q will be 100 plus 25. So means Q is 125% efficient. Okay. So now it has given that P is taking 30 days. So in one day, P will complete 1 by 30 amount of work. So here we are assuming that Q is taking X amount of work to doing in a one day. So what we will do is simply cross multiply with the efficiencies. We cross multiply with their efficiency. So what we will get, this 100 will be 100x equal to 125 into 1 by 30. Okay, so this will be, x will be 125 cross 1 by 30 into 100. So what we will get here, so x will be 1 by 24. So here we get the x is 1 by 24. So this is the work done in one day, the amount of work in one day, and we have to find the total. Finding number of days, what we will do, we simply invert the quantity. So we will get 24 days. So Q will take a 24 days to finish the same amount of work. Okay, just take a screenshot. So the next question is, A complete work in 12 days and B can complete 8 days. The same amount of work in 8 days. A work for 8 hours per day and B work for 10 hours per day. Okay, if A and B together start working 8 hours per day, so how many days will they complete the work? So what we have given here, A is working 12 days and completing any work, and A is working 8 hours per day. In every hour, every day A is working 8 hours, so we will simply convert it into hours. So 12 into 8, because every day A is working 8 hours, so in a 12 days A will work 12 into 8 hours. So that will be 8. 12 into 8 is 96 hours. Okay. Now B is working the same amount of work. B is finishing in 8 days. And B is working 10 hours per day. So we will again convert it into hours. So it will be 8 into 10. That will be 80 hours. So A is completing the work in 96 hours and B is completing the same amount of work in 80 hours. Now the amount of work in 1 hour, we will find the amount of work in 1 hour. So that will be 1 by 96, that is amount of work by A, and here the amount of work in 1 hour by B is 1 by 80. We simply invert that. Okay, so that will be 1 by 80 and 1 by 96. Now they are working together. If they are working together, that means A plus B. So here we will add their amount of work, that will be 1 by 80 plus 1 by 96. So we will simply take the LCM, so that will be 96 into 80, and that will be 96 plus 80. So we will get 176 by 90 cross 80. So this is the amount of work in 1 hour. Okay, when they will work together. Now we have to find the total work amount. This is the amount of work. Now we have to find the total hour, okay, required to finish the work. So that will be, we just invert it, the amount, this quantity we will invert it. So we will get 96 cross 80 upon 176. Okay, so this will be this will be the hours, total hours. Now it is saying every day they are working 8 hours. In one day they are working 8 hours. So we simply convert here. It is asking the days. How many days? So we will simply convert it into day. So to converting it into day, you will do simply divide by 24, because in a one day there is a 24 days. Sorry, 24 hours. No, but that will be wrong. You will not divide it by 24 hours, because they are not working in a day the entire 24 hours. They are just working 8 hours per day. So what we will do, we will divide this quantity by 8 hours only, not 24 hours. Okay. So if we will divide it, what we will get, that is 90 cross 80 upon 176 into 8, because we are converting it into days. And if it was asking, if question was asking how many hours, how much hours they have taken to finish the work, so this was the answer. But they are asking in days, so we will convert it by dividing 8 hours, because in a one day they are working 8 hours together. So that will be, if we will solve it, we will get, this will be 8. So we will get here 60 by 11 days. Okay, so if they will work together 8 hours per day, they will require 60 by 11 days to finish the work. So this is the one of the type of question from time and work. So just take a screenshot. Next question. A can finish a work alone in 16 days, but B alone can finish it in 12 days. Okay. A is finishing a work in 16 days, and the same amount of work will be finished by B in 12 days. Now it is saying A and B work on alternate days. If A work on first day, so the whole work will finish in how many days? Okay. Now they will start the working in alternate days, and first day who will work? A will work. And then second day who will work? B will work. And then again it will be in a repeating manner, like again third day A will start the work, again fourth day B will work, again A will work, and then next day B will work. It will going like this. Okay. Now first day who will work? Who will start the work? A will start the work. So the amount of work in first day, that will be 1 by 16, because it has been done by A. We simply invert it. That is the amount of work. And if A is working first day, so definitely in second day B will work. So the amount of work done by B is 1 by 12. So now we have two quantities. We have an amount of work in first day and amount of work in second day. So the total work in 2 days, the total work will done by A and B, that will be 1 by 16 plus 1 by 12. So we simply take the LCM. So we will get 48, and this will be 4 plus 3, that will be 7 by 48. Okay, so this is the amount of work which has been done by A and B when they were working alternate. So in 2 days, this is the work, total work for 2 days. Now they will finish the total amount of work. So this 2 days will get repeated. First 2 days, second 2 days, third 2 days, fourth 2 days, and it will repeated 6 times, suppose. So that the total number of days will be 12 days. The total number of days will be 12 days, and this 6 we will multiply here. This is the amount of work. So that will be 7 cross 6 upon 48. So that will be 42 by 48. So this is the total amount of work. If we will reduce it, so we will get 7 by 8. Okay. So this is the total amount of work which has been done by alternate when A and B were working alternate in 12 days. So that this amount of work has taken 12 days to get finished. Why we haven't taken the 7? Why we are not taking this 7? So if we are taking it 7, so that will be 2 cross 7. The total number of days will be 14 days. And if we are multiplying here 7, so we have to multiply the same 7 for the amount of the work. So that will be 7 into 7 will be 49 by 48. So that will be more than 1. And work will be, the total work will be never be more than 1. It will be less than work, or we can consider it 1. So this will be the wrong, because this quantity is being more than 1 and we have to maintain it 1. So that's why we are just multiplying here the 6. So the total number of days required, that is 12 days to finishing the work. So just take a screenshot.